Attention everybody!
Thank you very much. I want to thank you all for coming tonight. My name is David Seward. I am with the Hastings College of Law, and I am honored to be able to offer us your place to celebrate this great night that we have in front of us. So to Michael and John, and we do have a small token of the college's appreciation for the 35 years of service that the Melty brothers have given to this community. And it's a small token, let me be, because we're a public school, who has money nowadays? But the Melty brothers, keep them warm. Yeah.
I thought it was going to say Hastings.
Yeah, it's an honorary degree. We want an honorary degree.
The tenderloin's a much tougher course of study than Hastings.
So here's the graduated from school.
And you also get a bag. They haul away all your certificates of appreciation. This is probably the most valuable gift you'll get tonight. And the most useful. So, other than this great hoodie, we wish you to wear in health. And
so we can hide through the neighborhood.
Yeah. All right. Thank you all very, very much. Thank you, John. Okay, thank you all very much. And let the program begin.
So it's appropriate that David Seward starts us off because he's Hastings School of the Law is a Tenderloin icon, and so are these two, Michael and John. So we're here to honor them, and we have a whole evening of presentations, but we're going to start with our first elected official, the best public defender in the United States of America. And if you've seen his documentary on PBS, you know what I'm talking about. He's also running for mayor of San Francisco, Jeff Adachi.
Attention everybody!
Thank you very much. I want to thank you all for coming tonight. My name is David Seward. I am with the Hastings College of Law, and I am honored to be able to offer us your place to celebrate this great night that we have in front of us. So to Michael and John, and we do have a small token of the college's appreciation for the 35 years of service that the Melty brothers have given to this community. And it's a small token, let me be, because we're a public school, who has money nowadays? But the Melty brothers, keep them warm. Yeah.
I thought it was going to say Hastings.
Yeah, it's an honorary degree. We want an honorary degree.
The tenderloin's a much tougher course of study than Hastings.
So here's the graduated from school.
And you also get a bag. They haul away all your certificates of appreciation. This is probably the most valuable gift you'll get tonight. And the most useful. So, other than this great hoodie, we wish you to wear in health. And
so we can hide through the neighborhood.
Yeah. All right. Thank you all very, very much. Thank you, John. Okay, thank you all very much. And let the program begin.
So it's appropriate that David Seward starts us off because he's Hastings School of the Law is a Tenderloin icon, and so are these two, Michael and John. So we're here to honor them, and we have a whole evening of presentations, but we're going to start with our first elected official, the best public defender in the United States of America. And if you've seen his documentary on PBS, you know what I'm talking about. He's also running for mayor of San Francisco, Jeff Adachi. Did he dash? Just standing here. He's hiding somewhere.
30 seconds ago.
Unlike a politician to hide. Did he leave? Did he? He had to leave. But he left his commendations here. Office of the Public Defender, in grateful recognition of your outstanding service and dedication from the Office of the Public Defender, hereby present John and Michael Melty with the certificate of appreciation on your 35 years of community service. That's a long time.
Yeah.
Now, I've known these two for probably 30 years, close to that, when they were just children. And you know, they started a whole lot of organizations for kids, gay youth, right from the beginning. Michael and John working together. the Gay Youth Community Switchboard, the Gay Youth Community Coalition. There were youth outreach workers for the San Francisco Department of Public Health, for whom I am a health commissioner. You were, okay. Gay Freedom Parade, Larkin Street Youth Center, one of the founders, North of Market Planning Coalition, many, many, many tenants associations. Central City Extra, he still does advisory editorial work for the Central City Extra every month. The North of Market and the Tenderloin Community Benefit Corporations, the Market Street Community Benefit District, and of course, last but not least, the Alliance for the Better District 6. And they are the ones who organized and pulled all of those things together. And they talk about, you know, Barack Obama being a community organizer. He could take a lesson from these two. How to organize the Tenderloin. It's a unique community and it has its own challenges. I don't know how they do it because they don't speak the 15 languages that we speak in the Tenderloin, but you must be able to get sign language. You must be able to get through. So let's start with our first presentation from the Alliance for Better District 6. I think is Dean Parker?
Oh, yes.
Come on up, Dean.
Okay.
For the Alliance for Better District 6 bestows upon John Nolte the Pursuit of Excellence Award. Probably my best quality as a leader is that I ask a lot of challenging questions and let the person come up with the answer. John.
It's an honor to accept this award. I'm one of the founders of the Alliance. We founded in 2000, 1999 to start district collections. This started in 2000, and we brought together a coalition of neighborhoods together and the candidates in running in 2000 and also put together a platform. There were a number of things we've done over the years, or beginning to unite the District 6 so that it would be recognized citywide.
I will. All right, the Alliance for Better District 6 bestows upon Michael Nolte the Pursuit of Excellence Award. Leadership is understanding people and involving them to help you do a job. That takes all of the good characteristics like integrity, dedication to purpose, selflessness, sorry, knowledge, skill, I did graduate from college too. Embarrassing. As well as determination not to accept failure. Michael Nolte.
Yeah. Now what we ask is all the members of the Alliance to come up so we have a group picture. The members of the Alliance that are here, so we can have a group picture.
Everybody!
Alliance members, come on,
together.
Nice.
Cheers.
Get in the middle.
Where's Susan? Susan?
Susan, you want to right here for a picture?
Susan can be front.
Alan. You're a member.
Come on.
You're a member. Come in the picture.
Okay, where's the
bar.
So your head's shown, okay? I mean, you know.
Sometimes that's not a bad thing. Smiles, everybody, smile. Not really.
Money.
There's a glare.
You see money, you smile automatically.
Spaghetti.
Beautiful. God, that looks great.
All right.
My post.
And next, a very important part of District 6 is SoMa. So from the SoMa Leadership Council, is Jim Mecco.
Okay, thank you, everybody. John and Michael and I go back quite a ways. Community organizers throughout District 6. The SoMa Leadership Council and the Alliance for Better District 6 were founded about the same time. I think you guys were about maybe 6 months. Oh, you're a year ahead.
October of 1999.
But it all kind of coincided with the return to district elections and the fact that power began to return to the neighborhoods. And what I admire these guys for, as much as anything, is their commitment to try to empower everybody here in the community, to make sure that regardless of what your ideology is, what your agenda is, that you have a seat at the table and that you're listened to and that you're given careful consideration in determining the future of your community. The SoMa Leadership Council has never given an award before, but when I was asked to participate in this, I gladly said yes. And I have 2 certificates here. They're both basically the same thing, say the same thing. On Wednesday, September 21st, 2011, the SoMa Leadership Council voted unanimously to award this certificate of recognition presented to Michael Nolte and John Nolte for 35 years of service to many of San Francisco's underserved communities and causes. Congratulations, guys.
Do you have any members here? Any
Nope.
okay.
Dave,
No.
just me.
All right.
Thank you, Jim.
Thank you all.
Okay, wait, one more picture.
Okay,
Everybody got their pictures?
Okay, so we've grouped these awards in themes. This is the Neighborhood Improvement Group, and we have a third award within the Neighborhood Improvement Group, and that's the United Residents and Merchants of Polk Street. Vlad Abramoff is going to present that award, co-founder of the United Residents and Merchants of Polk.
Hi everybody, it's a pleasure to be here at this community leadership event and give this award and certificate of recognition to John and Michael. I met them about maybe 7 years ago. They were always supportive to the merchants on Polk Street. I'm sorry.
Can't hear you.
Yeah, always supportive to the merchants on Polk Street, very pro-business, and in fact they were co-founders of our organization, United Residents and Merchants of Polk. I cannot put together those words of appreciation that we have for their efforts to the merchants and residents on Polk Street. Thank you. Thank you, John. Yeah, the only problem I have to figure out where it's going.
Is there anybody else here? Wait, is there anybody else here from this organization? Take a group picture. All right. Okay.
Great.
Pictures.
Yes, got you guys. And yeah. Got it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. And thank you for the work that you do for Polk Street. I work at Project Open Hand. We're at Polk and Ellis, and we benefit from all the good things you do on Polk Street. And hopefully
in the picture.
I could. Well, thank you. So the next group of awards is clustered around the theme of beautification. But when I read this at first, I thought it said beatification. And if you were raised Catholic as I was, and these two were, you knew that they probably should be saints. The saints of the Tenderloin. But the first beatification award, Central Market Community Benefits District, Daniel Hurtado. Is Daniel there? There he is.
Hello, so I am Daniel Hurtado, the Executive Director of the Central Market Community Benefit District, and I unfortunately forgot to bring a certificate of recognition, but I wanted to take the time to recognize these two gentlemen and to thank them personally on behalf of the Central Market Community Benefit District. And I've known them for, I guess, as long as I've been with the organization, which has been about 4.5 years. And I just want to thank them for their commitment to the Central Market community. They were instrumental in forming and founding the organization, the Central Market Community Benefit District, which has been around since November of 2006, which was when we were formed. And they have been incredible in terms of informing our organization in the types of services and programs that we need to be providing for the community to improve the community. And when it comes to cleaning and maintenance and safety, they have a strong dedication to those values, to making sure that the neighborhood, this area is cleaner and safer and more inviting for everyone who lives in the neighborhood. So I want to thank them, and they have been an incredible support to the organization and also to me personally and professionally. And they are both men of integrity and honorable and very honest men. So I thank them for their support as well. So thank you.
So, thank you. So we're here from the Central Market CBD to get the pictures.
All right.
To bring your...
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Daniel. So next, under beautification, the Friends of the Urban Forest. Doug Liebeck is the Community Outreach Manager of the Friends of the Urban Forest.
So it's my honor to be here this evening, thanking these fine gentlemen for their help over the years. With these gentlemen, our community outreach efforts with Friends of the Urban Forest. Through the last 30 years, since 1981, we've been organizing community plantings everywhere in San Francisco. And John has been instrumental in helping us reach out in multiple communities throughout the neighborhoods here. And we really can't thank him enough for helping us with that assistance. So this is our certificate of recognition, and thank you again. Thank you very much.
I've been working with Friends of the Forest for over 10 years, and I do surveys, and I've also done the plantings for them downtown, North Hill, Market Street, Van Ness, and also did work with South Market to get their trees on the street, and also was instrumental also in getting landmarking citywide of trees on private property and public property, because when they tore down a 100-year-old tree on Ellis, and the city decided that it was time to landmark trees of that statue and not tear down a 100-year-old tree. I also helped them with their they have a database of trees that they are working on citywide with the state government, and I also did the database for the city and other parts of the city without them knowing that. Anyway, thank you.
Okay, the next group is housing, and the Housing Rights Committee of San Francisco has a presentation, but nobody here is to present. So, any housing advocates who are here, come on up for a picture. Any housing advocates?
Where's Victoria? Victoria Tevinger?
There she is.
You mean I have to pretend I'm housing rights?
Yes.
Well, that's what I do for the class. Oh, that's not cool. I actually used to be on their board a million years ago, so I don't mind getting into
So we always have stand-ins.
one for each.
Yeah, but we're working.
Okay. From Housing Rights Committee of San Francisco, certificate of recognition on Tom Ammiano. Can you speak up a little? Probably not. I just taught him 2 hours ago. Honoring John Nolte for years of dedication to the preservation of affordable housing, unwavering commitment to tenants' rights, organizing, endless efforts, I like that, endless efforts to strengthen the rights of renters in SF. And it's signed by Sarah Shore, line 26. I'll read it out loud, the same thing, if you didn't hear it the first. The certificate of recognition honoring Michael Nolte by Housing Rights Committee of San Francisco for years of dedication to the preservation of affordable housing. I like that. Unwavering commitment to tenants' rights organizing, and endless efforts to strengthen the rights of renters and tenants. And again, signed by Sarah Short.
1, 2, 3. Thank you.
Okay. Next, we have a representative from Manor Advocates, Reggie Meadows. Is Reggie here?
Here he is.
Good evening. In honor of John and Michael Nolte, I'd like to Manor Advocates honors John Nolte because you make a difference. Manor Advocates commends your advocacy, commitment, and actions in support of retaining low-income housing, and your actions have influenced others. John Nolte. Also, we like to honor Michael Nolte for the same purpose. Michael, you do indeed make a difference. Manor Advocates commends your advocacy, commitment, and actions in support of retaining low-income housing, and your actions did indeed influence other people. Thank you very much for what you have done.
One, two, three. Thank you.
Manor Advocates was formed in, when we were given an association because of a redevelopment agency when multiple buildings were losing their funding, and the city had first rights to buy them. And we had to find money from the city to buy the buildings and rehab them. And so we started the Affordable Housing Fund citywide, and we've saved so many buildings since then. But we don't have somebody from Maryland to do that. But anyway, so they needed a mechanism to buy buildings, and we were instrumental in starting that and advocating.
So that was in 1997. Could you take a picture of what's showing us?
Yes. 1, 2, 3. Perfect.
Oh, and he has a title.
I also am a co-founder of that particular, and also was a tenant rep at the Allegheny Tenant Association in San Francisco on 80th Street. And I've been delighted and happy to work with these two fellows. They've been very good. Of course, I was president.
Thank you, Reggie. And now the San Francisco Community Land Trust, James Tracy. Is he here? Board member?
Here he is.
So I want to say that I'm really jealous of both John and Michael because almost every community organizer says at least a few times a year, I wish I had a twin. And these guys have twins, right? So they're double trouble for the neighborhood. They're double trouble for the powers that be that oftentimes want to take away from neighborhoods like the Tenant, neighborhoods like the Mission, and they have double trouble, and they're on point and on duty to defend the people. The beautiful thing about both of these Noltes here is that it doesn't matter whether you agree with any given position. I normally agree with them on at least 80% of stuff, but you know that every single last thing that they do comes from a clean community process where they talk to their neighbors, invited them to come down, express their opinion, cast their vote, and let the majority decide. And unfortunately, that's a very rare gem in San Francisco. So one of the organizations that I represent, the San Francisco Community Land Trust, we enjoyed their very, very early support. right when everybody from City Hall down to our comrades in the housing movement were saying that's bullshit. You'll never win. That's a bad model. They believed in us, and 8 years later, we are starting to convert housing that is in jeopardy of becoming unaffordable to permanently affordable housing. And spiritually, I credit both of these brothers here that are both my brothers in struggle as well. I do apologize because our very fancy certificates didn't come off the press, so I'm going to give you guys one to share for the time being.
Can you rip them in half?
That's probably a bad idea. I will personally deliver the fancy ones to you as soon as they come out.
You want to read what that is?
So basically, this just says, in recognition and thanks to Michael and John Nolte for early support of the San Francisco Community Land Trust and decades of raising the voices of the peoples of the Central City. We thank you very much. I finally know exactly which one is John and which one is Michael after 10 years.
Which one is Michael?
Michael, John. It was Rob Eshelman who told me
we need to change switch sides halfway through.
You need to part your hair differently to confuse us all. All right, so thank you very much for being in struggle. We love you very much. Thank you, James.
Thank you, James.
Is there anybody else here from the Land Trust?
And our final award in the housing category is the Tenants Association Coalition of San Francisco. Is Susan Bryant?
Susan's at the table. Susan?
As co-facilitator of the Tenants Association Coalition of San Francisco. I hear her. Susan.
Susan Bryant. Calling Susan. Hey, calling Susan Bryant.
Here she comes.
Here she comes.
Here comes Susan.
Hi.
How you got your get up? You get to read one of your awards.
Okay. Here. Okay, we recognize Michael Nolte. He is instrumental in the support of tenant leaders to establish and maintain tenant association and to build community to improve the quality of life for residents and their environments. He promoted tenants' rights advocacy and improved tenant-landlord relationships and building conditions. He provided services for tenants and helped preserve affordable housing. That's from Tenants Association Coalition of San Francisco. Okay, and John Nolte, instrumental in support of tenant leaders to establish and maintain tenants associations and to build community to improve the quality of life for residents and their environments. He promoted tenants' rights advocacy, improved tenant-landlord relationships and building conditions, provided services for tenants, and helped preserve affordable housing. Tenants Association Coalition.
1, 2, 3.
Honey.
Is there any other members here from Tenants
How about
Association
4?
Coalition? Reggie, you can come on up for this.
Okay.
Is there anybody else?
Can I wait for him?
Sure.
Alrighty. 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
Okay.
Tenants Association Coalition was formed in 1989, made up of people that attended the Supportive Housing Network's tenant leadership trainings. In the third year, we had a reunion of all the graduates, and we decided that there needed to be more than just having training, and so we decided to form a coalition. And hence, after many years, we have over 100 buildings as well as many agencies have made up the coalition. And we would advocate for those that live in the supported housing buildings of San Francisco. So, and we did that with the help of Independent Living Resource Center, the Housing Rights Committee, and many other agencies that were a part of it, the Mental Health Association. They were all part of what helped us initially, but then we got stuck all by ourselves, the residents. We kept it going. All right.
Thank you. Thank you. And now, ladies and gentlemen, just to keep it interesting, we're going to take a break from the awards, and we're going to have a cutting of the cake and toasts to the honorees. And then we'll come back with more awards.
I feel embarrassed. I wasn't prepared for this. Got it. You need to tell me this. So anyway, the Alliance for Better District 6 was founded in the year 2000, 1999, and it was set out to allow people, residents of District 6, to have a voice in the community. Underserved and underrepresented, yes. And
so we're having right now is Susan is walking around. Since this is a benefit for the Alliance for Better District 6, we're asking for donations. So
okay. Okay, what was from this end? It's almost like a cigarette.
Yes, a cigarette.
you have like a strap.
Parilla.
I already did. I talked about the Alliance.
Okay, well, anyway.
So the Alliance for Better District 6 was formed in 1999. It was made up of members of the Tenant Association Coalition and at the time the community leaders, which included many of the candidates that ran for office. And so what we did was we merged the tenant leaders with the community leaders to form an entity that would try to deal with district elections for District 6, because it was very important to let the electorate understand where the boundaries were for a new supervisory district, District 6. We also were the model for other districts because they were forming councils or thinking about forming councils in their districts, supervisory districts. So we went out to the various neighborhoods trying to, we didn't start an organization, we just had a bunch of membership meetings until we formed the bylaws, and we got 35 founding members before we started. We just didn't start with 2 people and said, oh, now we're an entity. We waited until we had a good number of founding members, and then we had an election of officers based on the bylaws, and then we started to have regular meetings. And the thing is, when we were starting, we thought we were going to form some sort of a council, but the problem was that some of the neighborhoods didn't want to join a council. They still wanted to keep their little kingdoms going. So we thought the best thing was to form something under the bylaws, and we merged, we looked at all kinds of bylaws, and we basically thought of it as initially sort of a political organization, but it was really a neighborhood improvement entity, but we had kind of both going on at the same time because we wanted to deal with the candidates. And so initially the organization back then, we did do endorsements, and that's how we engaged the candidates, because we said that our meetings would not be judgmental. And we actually told the candidates what our issues were, because many of the candidates just didn't understand what they were running about, because they were new to being a candidate. They needed to understand and have guidance. And we all respected them. They actually loved coming to our meetings because they were part of the meeting, and they understood, and we told them what the issues were, and it was very helpful for them. Whereas when they would go out to the other community meetings, they would usually get beat up by everybody because, don't you know this? How come you don't know that? But we were trying to inform them of the issues and be a mentor to them, and they appreciated that. That's why they joined our entity, and in some cases, our bartender was one of our founding members, Dennis. Raise your hand. He was one of the candidates, and still an active member. And I don't know if we have anybody else here that was back then, but anyway, so we engaged them also because only one person could win. We had 17 candidates there, and only one could win. And we asked the other candidates to be to stay on and engage themselves. Why not just after the election leave and go away? We asked them to stay and tell the community what you're stay, because you found out through the community process what's going on, and we want you to represent those issues after the fact. So, Susan, did you get everybody? Susan? Didn't hang out in the front here.
Took off with the money.
She took off with the money. Okay, well, all right.
Got your things here.
So, okay, so I guess we go over to here. Come to church.
Yeah, we got the cake. Sorry I didn't know as much.
We need a lighter.
I destroyed it about 4 months ago. Finally got some. Here, this is
Actually has our name. Did you actually that? Well, you didn't.
So this is 35 and the 50, 35 years. Wait, now I get
Anyway, so John and Michael, Michael goes.
Joe, this is my wife. This is Captain Joe Garrett.
Cut that sucker. Good, look at that.
And then with the H to go, H. Now you have to H already.
That many candles, you're gonna start a bonfire. Got the fire marshal in here? I know, yeah.
We've got a lighter. Do we have this? Do we have more than one lighter? Or just that one?
Yeah, go ahead and move around.
Just like one and then blow it out.
You know your cameras all the way.
I think I need a match for these.
That's a cheese cutter.
You got to open that side?
Oh, so you can get people. Oh, beautiful.
Wait, I need to get all these lit.
Better put Joe Garrity on that.
Wait a minute. Take a picture. Make sure we're in. All right. Which button to see if you're on the phone? All right, you gonna lower your heads down there to blow?
Just get my flag. Okay, if we can gather around. If everyone can gather around, please. Can everyone gather around? Excuse me, can everybody gather around now?
Everybody gather around, please.
Gather around.
Everybody gather around, please.
Everybody gather around for the cake.
Come to the fire.
Wait a minute. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Michael. Happy birthday to you. Roll up. 1, 2, 3.
Good job.
I stopped smoking. So
Okay. Oh, okay. All right. All right.
Uh-oh, here they go. Oh, they're cutting of the cake. Too tall. Yeah, I'm taking pictures with this.
Try to get the wording.
The cutting of the hands, I see. No idea.
That was it.
Let's kill the other cake. We're stabbing the other cake to death.
So, and there's food here. There's plenty of food. So please dig in.
Like a cat dropping your food?
Yeah, I've been on the go since like 9 o'clock this morning.
Well, that's always been you. Yeah, you took me down to that spot we filmed about it.
They say I almost passed. Yeah, because everything went black. I was blinded at the scene of the accident.
So it's a miracle that you're walking now.
I am, but you don't want to see me in the morning because my legs don't function sometimes.
Yeah, I have not seen them lately. We have our own little block club.
Yeah, he was one of our
Charles and what's his wife's name? The Asian woman? Saw her the other day.
Thank you, I appreciate that. Appreciate it. Well, I've been down here 20 years. Thank you,
I heard he's a great guy.
I heard he's a down-to-earth great guy. You might love him.
I like it.
That's the whole thing.
That's the first life.
That's the best. He's more down to earth than Jim. What? Jim? But you were back in Dennis. You were back in Dennis. I remember that. Well, Dennis.
Bruce Livingston, ladies and gentlemen, presenting an award.
Well, hello everybody. Hello. Yes, as Jim said, we used to be the Marin Institute for the Prevention of Alcohol and Other Drug Problems. And I lost your attention right there. We are now Alcohol Justice. We are working on the problems that are brought to your communities through the alcohol corporations. We're a national alcohol industry watchdog. I would say the first 15 or 20 years that we were in existence, we did tens of thousands of trainings to try to get people like Michael and John.
Oh, we're supposed to switch.
You're tricking me.
No, it's just we were that way the whole time.
Is that the trick? Now, John and Mike. Okay, because what we there's been a movement in health prevention and public safety called environmental prevention. And that is going to the communities, kind of community organizing strategies, to because that's where people are really hurt by neighborhood alcohol problems, by bar times, by liquor store density. They call it on-sale issues. You know, what happens in the bar, good beverage service, making sure people don't get too drunk. Off-sale issues, cash and carry kind of stuff. Times of sales, accessibility for kids, the kinds of products that are sold, the advertising. What Michael and John have done is really for almost several decades working in the neighborhoods, and we know that this is a high-impact neighborhood. The Tenderloin is a very high-impact neighborhood on alcohol. People's lives are impacted greatly. That's adult alcoholism, it's binge drinking and too much drunkenness, it's accessibility for kids, and it's just everything. We wanted to note here on our certificates for Michael and John that they were involved in the North of Market Special Use District. Special Use Districts have been a tool for communities throughout the country, and we've been breaking ground here in San Francisco on this. A deemed approved ordinance. I still don't understand what it means, but it's important. It's kind of grandfathering in old stuff and making sure that they apply to new rules on alcohol, right? Yeah. Something like that. It's complicated. But Right. I thought said screw the health department. It's through the health department.
Yeah, it passes through.
It's through the health department.
First of all, it's part of planning.
Right. That's part of planning. Good. Good neighborhood agreement.
That was through the mayor's office.
That was the mayor's office. He was a good neighbor.
Stop it. Stop it.
I'm not going there. Entertainment commission policies. Would you like to say something about that?
Well, good neighbor policies for when you're putting in establishments.
Exactly. Okay. And vigilance on numerous ABC licenses. We're still getting calls from Michael and John regarding ABC licenses and helping get testimony, on whether these licenses should be allowed. Organizing public safety forums and monitoring off-sale permits. So this is the kind of community leadership we like to see throughout the country, and as often happens with us at Alcohol Justice, San Francisco sort of leads the way on a lot of policies, and I really appreciate what you guys do to help make it happen in the neighborhood. So, did I get it right? We call this the Alcohol Watchdog Award. I'm calling it the Alcohol Watchdog Award 2011. It's the first of its kind. Actually, it's the second.
Don't say that.
It's the second and third of its kind from Alcohol Justice, our new rebranded name. And we're having a lot of fun with this, and we think you represent it very well. And I really hope we have a picture for our Facebook and for our webpage. All right? Okay. Thank you guys. I look forward to meeting some of you if I haven't already.
Thank you, Bruce.
And I need a beer.
After all that.
Next, rounding out the health theme of the awards is the Mental Health Association of San Francisco. Is Antonio Morgan here?
He's not here.
Not here. But there was an award I thought I saw.
Yeah.
Here, I know.
Yeah.
There it is.
Why don't you read it?
I will read it. From the Mental Health Association of San Francisco, a certificate of commendation for over 35 years of advocacy and leadership in San Francisco to Michael Nolte and John Nolte. Congratulations.
What?
Yes. Yes. That's all right. I can play.
It's the health. It's a healthy part. Yes, the healthy.
Okay, next theme is transportation. And I don't see Tom Radulovich. I would recognize him, but the Living City group, Livable City group, has presented an award, and I thought I saw that too, but maybe not. No. Okay. Maybe he's still coming. But the Southeast Asian Community Center, Phil Nguyen, is Phil here? Not here. Anyone affiliated with Southeast Asian? No. Okay, then we're moving into business. La Parilla Grill, Vlad. Now, Vlad was here. Did he leave? Vlad Abramov, owner of La
Who wants to
Parilla.
fill in a business owner?
A business owner.
Any business owner?
There was a business owner. There he is, sir. There's a business owner. Which business?
It's one of the small. It's
Future Bars.
One of the, yeah.
So it's an honor to be able to present to Michael and John on behalf of small business in our district. My business has a lot of business in the Tenderloin and the district We work with nightlife. We're nightlife providers, and we opened our first bar 10 years ago in the district. John and Michael taught us how to respect our neighbors. They taught us how to be good neighbors, and from then on, they've supported us in being good neighbors and being responsible nightlife providers. And it's come to a point in the 10 years that we've worked with them, if somebody wants to open a bar in our district or in our neighborhood, they hear, you should talk to the guys from Future Bars. They'll call us and say, we're not talking to you until you talk to John and Michael Nolte, because they protect the neighborhood and they are the gatekeeper of nightlife in our particular neighborhood. And I'm proud to say that they've supported us over the years in being responsible operators, and they have done a wonderful job protecting the neighbors when it comes to the concerns that go along with nightlife in San Francisco. So on behalf of the small business and especially the nightlife community and providers in your district and in your neighborhoods, congratulations from Michael. This is a certificate of recognition presented to John Nolte and Michael Nolte in recognition of community leadership, awarded on the 26th day of September 2011, presented by Brian from Future Bars. There you go. Now an even more important award here. This is from the North Market Business Association. Same story again. The members of this North Market Business Association, a lot of the members are in the nightlife industry, and as we try to grow our business in San Francisco, even outside of this district, a lot of times the question comes back to us, how are you guys successful in the nightlife business? And it's always the first thing. You gotta respect your neighbors, and you gotta talk to the Nolte brothers. And that is a credit to the 35 years of leadership that they've shown. And again, they've helped us to be good providers of nightlife. And because they've guided us along that line, we continue to be successful, as have the members of the North Market Business Association. So congratulations again, and I'll read it out. The North Market Business Association presents to Michael Nolte, Community Builder Award. We commend your advocacy, commitment, and leadership in support of retaining small businesses.
Now we need all the business owners up here. So I see Eric Chung has come in. Come over here. Rentici, come over here. Be part of the and who else in the room from a business? Anybody else? Now this is on camera, so don't show your drink. That you're having too much of a. You're supposed to be in the picture, not taking a picture. You can take a picture later. You remember? Well, you can be. Yeah, you remember. Yes.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
Thank you. And now, from the media, Jeff Link has been sitting here this entire evening. I've been talking to him. This man has been around since the beginning. San Francisco Study Center, editor and publisher of Central City Extra. And Jeff has an award to present to John and Michael. Step on up, Jeff.
Right. Had I realized that I would be reading this, I would have made it shorter, but the Extra is one of 2 nonprofit publishers in the San Francisco Neighborhood Newspaper Publishers Association, and we have declared both Noltes as a star to behold. We're calling them Tenderloin Stars. So I'll start out with Michael's. Michael Nolte, a superstar of the Tenderloin, is a unique personality who is driven to make our neighborhood great. He is a twin, but there is no other like him. A community organizer, he is a pioneer in the field of harnessing the internet to help bring the TL together. Michael has been an asset to Central City Extra since we began publishing. As editorial advisory committee member since the beginning in 2000. Deadline, this is very important, Deadline proofreader whose neighborhood knowledge catches many errors before they become published mistakes. His news sense and story tips, sometime ad salesman, full-time supporter. Michael's commitment and constancy are inspiring to our staff and of service to the community. When Michael and John are in lockstep, they are a formidable force for the good of the hood. And now, this is, John also is a star to behold. John Nolte, one of the stars of the Tenderloin, is a unique personality who is determined to make our neighborhood great. He is a twin, but there is no other like him. He is a community organizer who works on behalf of the Tenderloin's best interests on issue upon issue. John has been an asset to Central City Extra since we started in 2000. Story tips come out of him in every conversation. He goes the extra mile or 2 to pin down story facts. He regularly distributes copies and is a constant promoter of the paper. John's dogged determination propels him into any issue, attempting to right the wrongs he sees and improve the common weal. When John and Michael are in lockstep, they are a formidable force for the good of the hood.
One, two, three. Thank you.
Thank you, Jeff. I knew that would be clever, because I knew you wrote those. Okay, our final group, or our final presentation is from Central City Democrats. But is Dennis Eisner here?
Dennis.
Dennis is. Board member of Central City Democrats, presenting an award to John and Michael. I'm not prepared.
I didn't know that I would have to be doing double duty outside of the water. Should I stand? Oh, I'm supposed to read.
Yes, you're supposed to read them.
Supposed to read. Michael Nolte, and even though they switched,
and
even though they switched, I know, you know.
So we're doing one delay.
Hello, my name is Dennis Eisner, of course. In addition to being your bartender, I've been the administrative officer for Central City Democrats for a number of years, since the beginning of the organization. And so, which is 2006. We, the members of Central City Democrats, do hereby recognize John Nolte as he exemplifies community leadership through his actions and has demonstrated a vision and selflessness commitment to moving our community forward. And I apologize, I had to actually read it because I didn't prove it beforehand. So. And then to Michael Nolte, exemplifies community leadership through his actions and has demonstrated a vision and selfless commitment to moving our community forward. The Community Champion Award. To both of you, thank you.
One, two, three.
Thank you, Central City Democrats. Okay, speaking of Democrats, we have resolutions here from a whole host of politicians, including Congresswoman Jackie Speier, Governor Brown, Assemblyman Tom Ammiano, State Senator Mark Leno, Speaker Pro Temp Assemblywoman Fiona Ma, State Senator Leland Yee, and Mayor Illig. And you're all welcome to come take a look at some of them. Some of their representatives were here a little earlier. But right now, I think what we're doing is passing out 2 door prize tickets to everyone in attendance. Is that right? Where is the door? There they are. So everybody gets a door prize ticket. And what are the door prizes?
2 door prizes. Michael knows.
Michael knows. Where's Michael?
Yes.
Michael's disappeared with the door prizes.
Left the building.
No.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And okay, this is the same matching ones, and we'll go in here. Okay.
What's the prize?
Our door prizes are coming.
They gotta get the hands
There were some people that just do tributes.
Tributes?
Yeah.
Okay, tributes. I'm told that there are people in the room who want to do tributes. Who wants to do tribute? Oh, here we go.
Okay. You already taught me. This is for the outstanding work, and it's coming from my track club. It's one of the first track clubs ever established in the Tenderloin, name of the Mac-Hindu Tenderloin Youth Track Club. And these 2 shirts are for the outstanding work. Mike and John support me throughout the bad times and the good times. And at the banquet last month, we really appreciate you guys showing, because you guys supported me for 7 years after the Tenderloin kind of left me. You guys supported me and the team and my wife and I. It ain't much, but it's some nice shirts for you guys. And when you wear these shirts in the Tenderloin, a lot of the kids gonna look at you pretty well strange, but they're gonna know you're a part of the posse.
Where are they gonna make us run around?
This is the clinic that's gonna be opening tomorrow at Bodeca Park at 2 o'clock. The first sports clinic in the Tenderloin with track and field. Thank you guys, I appreciate your support.
1, 2, 3.
Thank you guys. It was beautiful. Thank you guys.
Is there anybody else with tributes? They don't have to be material. They can be with words. Has everybody gotten to drop to speak?
Well, you come up and say that up here. It's tributes because we're tributes is what you want to say.
No, when I can no longer tell you apart, then I know I need to stop reading.
So you're not cross-eyed yet?
Not yet, no.
Okay. Anybody else? Good, bad, and the ugly, whatever you want to say.
Anybody not get raffle tickets?
I've something to say.
Oh, okay.
Where are the bottles?
Sorry.
Are the bottles up here?
I got the box.
No, but the bottles have to be here.
Okay, I will.
Just wait. We're waiting.
Tickets here. Okay. All right.
Well, no, it's going to be the clinic. The school is going to be there.
Come on.
1 hour.
Yeah, but you have is this one? Now don't get offensive, we have alcohol.
The rest of my career, not in the process. We're not signed for that.
Hey, you and me. The senator.
Hey man.
Get
up there. You did an award. I guess this is a legitimate place.
I just sneak up there. I don't know why.
Almost looks like a man.
Come on. Yeah, because we're going to start the door prizes.
You mean no dancing girls? No dancing girls.
Are you going to say something? No, that's up to you. We're just going to start another part of it, but that's, our MC just left, so now you get
The
to
MC
be
left already?
Now you're the new MC. So.
Why don't you get Joe here?
No, because he's going to do the next part, which is door prizes.
Well, you know, as you know, I'm running for mayor. And I think if you read Sharon Ross, I don't know if anybody read Sharon Ross the last week, I was sitting next to Bevan Duffy, and he says, Leland, you know, my best advice to you if you want to raise money is you should be spending all of your time just calling and calling and calling. And so unfortunately, my consultant read the article and basically then said to me, Leland, from now on, you're just going to sit in the office and make calls and make calls and make calls. And that's the worst advice I ever got, okay? Because then, how do I come out and see my friends and how do I come and participate in the community and so on. So
we pulled you out of their office?
No, actually, what it was that, you know, Big Red over there, when he was a patrolman, he taught me how to get out of jail. You know, if you ever get locked up or, you know, you got handcuffed, you know, there are ways to get out. So that's what I did. You know, the guy locked me up in my office, so I got out. And so that's why I'm here. Even Eric gets here. This is to, I thought it was to honor the Nolte brothers, right? Mm-hmm. Was not.
Well, it's, you know, it's not. What do you mean?
Who are we honoring?
Because what I wanted to do was to get a resolution of both brothers.
Yeah.
And of course, you know, these guys, they want individuality. Well, come on, guys. You guys are brothers. So what happened was that we prepared a nicely framed resolution that cost a lot of money. And then we get a call that says, well, they don't want it that way. They want it all split up and so on. And so we have this resolution for John, okay?
I've got one before, that's why.
Huh? Yeah. And so actually, it was Michael who said you should have one all by yourself. So as my brother, you know, you get this all by yourself. And then
you're not going to read it, huh?
Oh, you're going to read? Oh,
it's good. It's okay.
Oh,
it's going to be on YouTube.
Yeah. I get more votes that way.
So I guess you can figure out who was the one who called me and says, no, we don't want it this way, we want it this way, okay? So it says, whereas the success of the state of California, the strength of our communities, and the overall vitality of American society depends in great measure upon the dedication of individuals such as John Nolte, who use his considerable talents and resources to serve others. And whereas a long-standing member of the San Francisco community, John Nolte has enjoyed a lifetime of remarkable success in every avenue of his endeavors, inspiring others through his many achievements and support of the community. And it is appropriate at this time that he be extended special public recognition. And whereas devoting a great part of his life to discerning the needs of others, John Nolte created a legacy of community involvement and civic concern that will long inspire the citizens of the local community and beyond, generously sharing his time and effort as a member of the Transit Justice Coalition, Land Use Subcommittee of the Tenderloin Futures Collaborative, Save the 38 Gary Bus Stop Coalition, San Francisco Neighbor Alliance for Public Awareness, Tenderloin Community on Patrol, Lower Eddie Leavenworth Corridor Task Force, Adopt the Block, remember Adopt the Block? Coalition for Low-Income Housing and Northeast Community, to name just a few of his civic endeavors. And whereas, with bold initiative and results-oriented vision, John Nolte played an instrumental role in the founding of Post Office Patrons in 1989 and the San Francisco Community Land Trust in 2002. And in 2000, he established the Central City Extra, where he continued to provide leadership for over 11 years. Whereas, in addition to John Nolte, he brought credit and distinction to himself as co-founder of Alliance for a Better Six, the Tenants Association Coalition of San Francisco, serving as the organization, serving the organization from 1999 to 2006, 1998 to 2006 respectively. And whereas over the years, John Nolte has worked diligently to address the concerns and needs of the residents of the area and improve the quality of life for future generations, as demonstrated by his outstanding service from 1999 to 2007 on the board of directors of the North of Market Planning Coalition, NOMPAC. And since 2001, he has lent his expertise as member of the Tenderloin Futures Collaboratives and District 6 Park Planning Committee, and he currently distinguishes himself as a member of the Lower Polk Neighbor and Friends of Bodecker Park. Whereas throughout his history, California has been blessed with citizens who possess great public spirit, who in addition to their daily pursuits, have taken keen interest in local affairs, and John Nolte has participated in numerous enterprises with evidence of lasting contribution to the community. Now therefore be it resolved that Senator Leland Yee, and along with the California State Senate, that we recognize and thank John Nolte for his lifetime of achievement and meritorious service to humanity, conveys best wishes to his indomitable efforts that will continue in the years ahead. This resolution of the California State Senate 2131 dated 22nd day of September 2011, signed by Leland Yee, Senator, and congratulations, John. Most deserved.
Fine, it's heavy. Come on, is it flash? I'll hold it until you flash it.
And then the certificate, since he's got one already, this one is to Michael for 30 years of community service. California State Senate honors and recognize Michael Nolte in honor of his 35 years of community service. Commend his incredible dedication to the people of Tenderloin and applaud his exemplary service to our community. We further wish him continued success in all of his endeavors on September 26, 2011 by Leland Yee, California State Senate. Congratulations.
That was a lot.
Thank you.
And then if I can just say on a personal note, I've known the Nolte brothers ever since I was on the Board of Education. The captain at that time was Captain Manheimer, and Big Red was just a little boy. And one of the things about the Nolte brothers was that there was a group of them that just was dogged in saying that we can turn around the Tenderloin. And we can turn around the Tenderloin if we only work together. You know, not spend a lot of money and not get all kinds of highfalutin ideas, but just really just work together. And I think that that's been a testament to the success of not just the Tenderloin, but throughout the city. You know, all you have to do is to put a lot of hard work, just a lot of sweat equity, and you can change a lot of things. And one of the other things about the Nolte brothers is the fact that they are so tenacious. They will not let go. You keep working at it again and again over 23 years, you will in fact be able to accomplish quite a bit. And they are a true inspiration to me and to all of us, that if you just don't give up, you know, regardless of what people say, regardless of what you see out there, if you just stay the course and work hard, you can do some amazing things. And they have just done a lot. They've gone through a lot too, with a lot of praises and sometimes criticism, but they've always stayed focused on the fact that they care about their community, they care about all of you, they care about me, I know, and if you just simply stay focused on those goals, then you can in fact accomplish a great deal, and I'm just really proud to know them. I know that sometimes they give a lot of heartaches to politicians. I'm just glad that I'm a friend that they don't give me any heartaches, and I just like it that way forever. So wherever they're going to be and whatever they want, I'm always going to be on their side. So, okay, thank you very, very much. Okay. And I know oh, is that right? Yeah. Oh, yeah? Well, happy birthday, too. Yes. You know, the worst thing,
two things at once. We have two cakes.
You know, the worst thing about being a mayor is the fact that I know so many of you, and I'm just going to go into City Hall, and you're just going to tell me what to do. And you know, that's probably the best way of being a mayor. You know, just listen to the people and do what they say, and you do for the world. And that's what I'm going to do. So, thank you very much.
First look. Yeah. All right, Joe. We don't have an MC now, so that's the MC. We're now the next MC.
we're doing the raffle. What's the prize list?
Alcohol.
So I'm going to have to, I'm going to be okay giving out alcohol.
That's what you do with it.
Okay. It's a tribute tonight for John and Michael, for everybody to be here. I know a lot of people left.
No law against it.
Thank you for sticking around. I want to thank Hastings here, UC Hastings, for the facility, for using for Michael and John's event here. It's great to have them up here. Thank you for Stephanie, came by, and it's great for the Nolte Birds. So we'll try to get this raffle going here, and I'll pick out a number here. So Brian, you should be. Brian should be doing this. He's the expert on alcohol. I got glasses. I'm not going that bad yet. The first ticket number is going to be 679587. 679587. I got a recount. There you go. There you go.
Okay, you get your pick of any of this or
Take the big page.
Let's try that. Okay, we have bags.
That's beautiful. Thank you. All right. Next one, ready to go here. 679576. 679576. Holy cow. There you go. You got her card up. I think with that card, it was over. Half the room's going to win here.
My brother lives in the Languedoc.
There you go.
I'll take that.
Okay.
How come I missed you?
Here we go, another winner here. I hope let's go. 679554. 679554. You got it? Oh, the winner. There you go. My other one. All right. Next ticket here is 679598. 679598. Oh, take that home to a lovely bride there.
I certainly will. Where I went?
Your child.
Oh my goodness.
You have a choice?
Yes.
Thank you all very much. Thank you. Happy birthday. Take a bag. Take a bag.
You don't need a bag. Brown paper bag.
Brown paper bag.
All right, here we go.
Oh, sorry, Captain.
That's all right. Next winner here, 679557. 679557. He got one. There you go.
They were afraid.
I'm not doing Gallup. Barefoot Bubby.
Thank you very much.
Next one here, 679592. 679592. Oh!
What do you beat, Fred?
There's stuff in these envelopes too.
All right, I'm just saying the government subsidy. What's the envelope?
Well, you gotta look.
I don't think they know what's in the envelope.
They're gifts.
Yeah?
Got it? What do you got?
Let's see what it is. Oh, Blick art materials. Nice.
Card for Blick. Next winner here, 679593. 679593.
That's him too.
Another one. I can have a one. Sure enough it is.
Sure.
Okay.
Open it up. What do you got here?
Open it up and see what's in there. All you can dance, dim sum dance. 4. There you go.
Good certificate.
Thank you. Yeah.
Get no more tickets to that. Next winner, 679591.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah?
All right, here we go. Next one, 67, 95, 65.
Thank you.
You win. Turn it.
What does it look like?
65.
65, yeah.
There you go.
There you go, that's what I get.
Here's a gift certificate. What do you have? What is it?
Gotta turn around and show.
What do you
Did
want?
I open it?
Yeah.
It's,
Well, what's inside the envelope?
oh, what's inside? Okay. It's a gift card.
From Lick Arts?
From Lick.
Art Supplies. Very good.
Thank you.
Next winner, 67, 9601. 67, 9601. 67, 9601. Going.
That would have been later. Might have been later.
67, 9601. Stop, all right. Next one.
Could have been Leland Yee.
67, 9605. 67, 9605. You got it? Hey, come on.
Take it back.
Next one. 67, 95, 88. 67, 95, Rob.
Double dipping.
There you go. 2 more left, kids.
Take it back.
There's a nice frame here too, but he wants this frame.
Show like that.
67, 95, 56.
All right.
67, 95, 56. I'm going to get one of these. What are you doing? And there's some in the back here?
Yeah, I'm going to go with Chardonnay.
You got Chardonnay?
Yeah.
Is it the last one?
I can't take 2 away.
Or somebody wants to, we all open it up.
Pick this up. Then it's a democracy, the press. What do you got? Rate it off, the last one.
67, 95, 74.
74.
One of yours.
No, my oh, making you look. It's close.
Thank you.
Did you donate it?
I just can't get away from it.
That's it, that's the last thing.
I have the same problem.
We got a couple of awards here. We already missed. We got Leland's already. We have some beautiful awards here. I know it's from the state.
My girlfriend's got a
Hold on. The state senate from Leland Yee. Other ones here from the assembly. We'll go to those in a minute, but I know the state's in a budget crunch, so the governor sent this, unfortunately. But it is suitable for framing, John. Get up. It is suitable for framing. I know. This is a commemorative message from the governor of the state of California, the Honorable Gerald. Actually, it's Edmund Brown.
Edmund G. Brown.
Jr.
Wait.
Whose father was Harry Brown.
I want a video of this.
Okay. Should we start over again? Okay. We have a commemorative message from the governor rather than a plaque or anything, a certificate. I know the budget is tough this year, so we're trying to say, I know the governor's trying to save money. Here's the local young guy from out here is actually is great.
You can just sign my bill.
He can sign his bill, please. My great grandfather and his grandfather worked together for many years when they were up in his maternal grandfather was a captain at Central Station one time, a guy named Arthur Lane, local guy. But Governor Brown says thank you for your proclamation request from Governor Brown. The governor is honored to be asked to share recognizing John and Michael Nolte. Each and every request of yours is important. Unfortunately, due to the governor's busy schedule and competing parties, he is unable to accommodate your request at this time and to make an appearance. The governor thanks for your wishes and continued success sincerely. The office of the governor, Jerry Brown. So we have a suitable letter for you guys to frame if you'd like to do that. I know the budget's tight, but we'll give that to you as soon as right. We have quite a few other ones. We have a very nice one. There are two? Right. This is very nice. We have two certificates of recognition to Michael and John from Congresswoman Jackie Speier down in San Mateo and part of San Francisco area, lower part. And it says to both, but I'll read it. It's to both of them separate, but I'll read what it's the same writing. I commend you for 35 years of public service to the community. You have played a pivotal role in countless struggles, always recognizing where help was needed the most. You are a Johnny Appleseed. That's a good one. Johnny Appleseed of organizing. No, that's the first one, Johnny Appleseed. Wherever you go, organizations sprout. Thank you for your important work you do. Signed, Congressman Jackie Speier, September 26, 2011. Congratulations. There you go. John, congratulations. Very nice to meet you. Thank you. And by the way, lucky you got it because September, I guess the government's shutting down October 1st. Is that right? Okay. We have two certificates of honor from the mayor of the city and county of San Francisco, and one is for the Alliance for a Better District 6.
Who's up here?
Is our president still here?
Then you get Dean,
why don't you come on up here?
Come on, to the organization. And you too,
Dean? Yeah, this is for the Alliance. Senate Polish Waiting. I'll read it for you first. Certificate of honor to the Alliance for a Better District 6 for the President, Dean Clark. Did I get that right? Yeah, Dean Clark.
I'm glad to know people are recognizing my name.
Whereas on behalf of the city and county of San Francisco, I am pleased to recognize the honor the Alliance for a Better District 6, formed in 1999, we learned earlier, to incorporate the interests of the District 6 lower income households onto San Francisco public, social, and land use policy. The Alliance's tireless efforts have been significant contributions to the vitality of our great city. The hard work and dedication for the Alliance for a Better District 6 will continue to benefit our residents for generations to come. Congratulations, and best of luck for your future endeavors. Yeah. Dean for president, it's fine, and of course we have...
Who's it from?
Hold on. Therefore, set into hand and cause the seal of the city of San Francisco to be fixed by Edwin M. Lee, Mayor of the City and County of San Francisco. There you go. Of course, being twins, we have two of the same for the two, Michael and John. And I will read the same thing. It's from the City and County of San Francisco. Certificate of honor presented to Michael Nolte and to John Nolte. September 26, 2011. Whereas on behalf of the City and County of San Francisco, I am pleased to recognize and honor John Nolte and Michael Nolte. I commend you for 35 years of participation on the boards, advisory committees towards the betterment of San Francisco. Your tireless efforts towards positively impacting our communities and the city have been a significant contribution to our residents. Your decades of stewardship are an inspiration to all and continue to benefit many for generations to come. Congratulations and the best of luck with your future endeavors. Signed, Edwin M. Lee, fixed seal, City and County of San Francisco Mayor. There you go.
Awesome.
we got left?
Wallpaper the house with that.
I got to bounce in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
These are almost. We've got two very nicely done certificates from the State Assembly. Actually, I'm surprised they actually got something done. The state usually takes a long time to get things done for you, but Assemblyman Ammiano passed these right through, and we have a nice, beautiful certificate for both. So certificate of recognition from the State Assembly. It says presented to Michael Nolte and to John Nolte, honoring community leadership. Couldn't find two more deserving people, two individuals in these two gentlemen before me here. The certificates have recognized Michael Nolte for 35 years of organizing community service to the citizens of San Francisco, and also to, you know, we got a little problem here. We'll put it on camera here. It says, John says this certificate is a recognition of Michael Nolte for 35 years of organizing the community service. So I guess the
typo.
A little typo here, but that's okay. Things happen. Well, Michael, you can actually get two of them, but unfortunately, John had to be.
That's okay.
I'm sure they got mixed up in there. A little typo.
Zoom in. Everybody can zoom in.
Zoom in.
Out. This is from the California State Legislature Assembly, certificate of recognition, another one from Fiora Ma, or one of our state assembly. Speaker pro tem now. Presented today's date, September 26, 2011. This one's for Michael and John. It's the same inscription on the certificate, honoring 35 years of exemplary leadership and dedication in improving the community, working with diverse people and organizations to strengthen our neighborhoods, serving as a role model for community leaders, ensuring the voice of the people are heard far and wide, therefore benefiting all the people of the city and county of San Francisco and the state of California. Assemblywoman Fiona Ma, Speaker Pro Tem, State of California. Mike, John, congratulations. Well, we got that pickup truck for the back can do all these awards you guys have called. Last but not least, we have a thing from the State Senate. You can hold this mic for John. This time I'll read John's. This is from State Senator Mark Leno, District 3, City and County of San Francisco State Senator. This is a state certificate of recognition from, I mentioned Senator Leno. It says, congratulations, as you were honored by the Alliance for a Better District 6. 35 years. Dedicated community service. I commend your ongoing commitment to serve the community. It is through your such efforts that the world becomes a better place for all. Congratulations and thank you. This one's for John and of course Michael Nolte, who's right here. So that's very nice from Senator Leno. They're very busy. I know up there in Sacramento.
There's this one.
We have one more left. Oh. Oh, the Alliance. Well, this is from the Alliance. Dean, you want to come up here and join? Where's Dean, the president? Is he still here? No, he left. Okay, well, I'll do something. This is from the Alliance, basically. That's a certificate of achievement. And it says, in honor of your outstanding performance and dedication, we hereby present Michael Nolte and John Nolte with a certificate of recognition for your high standards of excellence in honoring community leadership. Awarded on the 26th of September, 2011. Signed by Marvis Phillips. Marvis couldn't make it tonight. He's, as you know, Marvis' health hasn't been very good the last couple of months, but he's here in spirit. I think it's very important to recognize that Michael and John, if he talks about leadership, you can run it up on the internet. I'm sure you get a million hits, but these two gentlemen demonstrate it every day. So it's very important for the Alliance, and I think it's for the community. So congratulations on your night. forgot. He called me the other day on the phone, he said, hey, it's John's birthday today. He tried to get me, and I said, well, happy birthday to you too, Mike. And he said, we kind of slip it on, but it is, and, you know, try to pull a fast one on me the other day. But it's both their birthdays.
Now he's a sharp guy because he's a police officer, but some people don't do it. They just, okay, you know, they don't, there's somebody else's birthday too.
But congratulations on your birthday.
And
39.
And we want to thank the captain for the reserved parking that we had. Captain provided some reserved parking along the side of the building.
So, still some cake and food here, and enjoy yourself. And again,
and we do have some stuff, some styrofoam, and plastic bags, so people can take some food with them. And I just, if you keep the video on, I want to read all the co-sponsors. So that
I want to thank Ryan Sheehy this week for donating the wonderful beverages.
Yeah, I'm going to go down the whole list.
And then you can go down there?
I'm going to go down the whole list. Okay, the co-sponsors are Central City Democrats, Central City Extra, who was here, the Central Market CBD, who's here, or was here, Curry Senior Center, Dallas Grocer, who is the appropriate person that did all the 7 of the 10 bottles that we had as door prizes. DavyJonesEnterprise.com, Dean Clark, who provided, who was here as one of the presenters, and the past board members of the North Market Planning Coalition. Are there any? Taurus, you want to come up for a second? Hello, you want to come? Taurus, because we didn't really recognize non-pack. So Dennis, come over here with the past board member. Susan, come back. Well, because we didn't, you know, we want to point out that there is another entity here. And
Well, it was mentioned.
No, but it wasn't mentioned in any.
It wasn't recognized. But
One, two. Oh, your tie is on backward. There we go. One,
It really does switch.
2, 3. Thank you.
Everybody again? Everybody again?
Smiling spirit.
Okay. Money.
Okay. And of course, Eric Chong. Is Eric here? Do you want to turn around?
Yeah, sure.
Eric Chong is one of the co-sponsors. Eric?
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
Okay. Futures Bars.
Okay. Oh, I don't know how well it came out, sorry. I think it blurred.
Futures Bars.
Okay.
Housing Rights Committee, the Parilla Grill, Lefty O'Doul's provided some of the sandwiches. Mac Can Do. Mac Can Do. Mac Can Do. Okay, the Market Street Association. Byron, Market Street Association.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, come here. Get you off. You're here for a reason. If you're going to be here.
Okay. Just get a picture.
Just turn for the picture.
1, 2, 3. Thank you.
The North Market Business Association, already you've seen their members. The San Francisco Community Land Trust, SF Print, the Steve Colley Memorial Fund, the SoMa Leadership Council provided an award, TACPAC, the Tenants Association Coalition of San Francisco and its affiliates, the Tenants Rights Association PAC is
He's not here anymore.
He's not here?
He's gone.
The Tenderloin Housing Clinic, Tenderloin Neighborhood Development Corporation, Tip Top Market is, come here.
All good.
Glad that not everybody left.
Alrighty, 1,
2, 3. Thank you.
Okay. The Up Store in Opera Plaza. Tony D, you get to come.
Who's going to take the picture
Tony
now?
Tony D, Media Recording Services.
1, 2, 3.
Where do we click here? Just here?
Yeah.
Okay, smile. Did that work? Or did I press the wrong one?
Which one?
You have to go
This
back
one?
again.
This one?
Yeah, I didn't press that.
Okay. All right. Well.
Okay, you have to do that again. Okay, say cheese.
Okay, yeah, it works. I just
You
wouldn't know
see
it.
Hastings College of the Law. David Stewart, Seward.
Alrighty. 1, 2, 3.
222 Hyde, it's not here. Zane's, water's right there. Zane's Fine Wine and Spirits, and actually the biggest category now that's on this list is anonymous, and I can't tell you who they are. No, they showed up, but I can't tell you who they are.
say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the bursting in air, gave proof through the night.